Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.
Hi! We're the 6th grade class of Cory Rawson Middle School, home of the Hornets. Welcome to News 6!
Hi, I'm Bruce Minto from Cory Rawson Middle School. Welcome to News 6. We have Robin Schick in the studio with our first story.
Thank you, Bruce. Dan McDougall, who originally lived in Montana, then in Findlay, and who is now a resident of Mount Cory, inspired our first story.
Crazy Dog, can you tell me what tribe you belong to?
Okay, what we're doing here is a recreation of the Crow tribe. They were from central Montana. All of the teepee and the furnishings and the clothing and the winter gear is all from the Crow. They were called the Absaroka.
How did you get the name Crazy Dog?
Well, that happened when I was camping like this about 5 years ago. We had quite a large camp, and we were camped by the Great Lake. And as we were camping there, us men had went up to the big camp party, and we were hooting and raising a little bit of fracas, and one of the women came back, and she had said that someone had been in camp and thrown a piece of firewood into her teepee, tore through the teepee, and it almost hit her little girl. And her little girl was about 5, and I was real fond of her. So I went a little bit wild, and I went up to all the people over at the party and asked who had done it, which of course no one would say, but I was really mad, and I was ready to make things right for that poor little girl. But after that, everyone always called me Crazy Dog.
Why is Indian heritage so important to you?
Because it's a very, very important part of our American culture. The Native Americans, the Indians, were here when all the Europeans and the people from Africa and Asia and all the other countries came. And when they first came, they shared with everyone else, and as you know from the story of the first Thanksgiving, they helped the Pilgrims to survive and helped us to prosper. And they've given the world a lot of good things, and now I feel it's nice to let their culture be known and let you young people know that their culture is a real culture, and it was very important in the founding of this country.
This News 6 is produced by the 6th grade class of the Cory Rawson Middle School, which is located 35 miles southwest of Bowling Green. The school serves Mount Cory, which has a population of 270, Genera, which has a population of 324, and Rawson, which has a population of 478.
The focus of our second story is the reaction of the exchange teachers in our school to our country. In the course of this, we also learned what exchange program is.
Could you tell us about your exchange program?
This time I belong to AFS Teachers Program, and my country sent me here just to improve English by observing, visiting, and teaching.
What do you do in your classes here?
Here, sometimes I observe some classes, and then I began teaching some classes. The major thing is to exchange the culture or history between the two countries to the classes.
What is the biggest difference between American schools and Chinese schools?
One is between the students. Here, the students are more active and capable than Chinese students. And also the schooling schedule are also different. Here, our students will go around different classrooms to meet different teachers. But in China, we students just stay in one classroom, and the teachers will go around to different classrooms.
How different is Ohio from where you lived in China?
In China, I'm living in the city. And around me, we have many people and students. So I get used to that very much. When I came here, I found where I live, the place where I live is so flat and not many people, not many buildings. So at first, I felt lonely sometimes. But now, after 2 months, I found people here very nice and friendly.
The apple a day, we'll say together.
While we are producing a TV show, we thought it would be interesting to find out Kids' View, what we think is more popular, TV or film.
Hi, I'm Eric Burmuth, reporting for Kids View. Today's question is TV more popular than films? Lance?
TV, because everybody has one.
Bob?
I think TV because it's less expensive.
And Marcy?
TV because it costs less.
Thank you. I'm Eric Burmuth, signing off for Kids View.
If you want to be an equestrian student, we can tell you exactly where to go. That is the College for Equestrian and Pre-Veterinary Students. Ellen and Ron Gillette of our town are the business managers there.
What kind of training do you give the students?
The University of Findlay offers many varied occupations that our students can go into once they graduate. Of course, the very obvious field that they can go into would be the training and the breaking of horses. There are numerous fields such as selling tack. They can go into breeding programs at other facilities. They could even manage this facility. They could also teach young people. They're also involved in the marketing of colts, where they have a breeding program. They can market these colts. They can be involved in videotaping. In fact, we have students all over the United States that are involved in any field that is related to the equine industry.
Can you tell us about the pre-vet program?
Our pre-vet program we're very proud of, as we are our equine program. Our pre-vet students, which number 67, are out here to the center twice weekly. And when they're out here, they're testing the horses for sickness. Their instructor is Dr. Linda Peck, who is a practicing veterinarian here in Findlay, Ohio. The pre-vet students are also involved in hands-on delivery of the babies, and all the babies are born in the pre-vet barn. They currently have some sows, they have sheep, they have horses, and they're very active in the breeding and the birthing of these animals.
What do you enjoy most about working with the students?
First of all, that's a wonderful question, because our students, to my wife and I, are like our own children. The students, we see them for 4 years, and we see them grow not only in maturity, but we see them grow as they will graduate and go out into the various fields that they're here for their education. It's also nice working with the young people because they have a tendency to keep us young.
Bye for now from Cory Rawson. See you next time with the 6th graders of St. Paul Lutheran, Napoleon City.
Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.